morning, everyone. It's Phil McGinnis with Castonia Tractor. This video is pertaining to our Fire Safety Week coming up October 5th through the 11th. We have some customers that are getting started rolling in the field. Up until the last couple of days, we've been very dry, which presents an extreme fire hazard for all of us when we're in the field. Wanted to go over some safety tips with everybody, just to keep everybody's fresh in their mind on prevention of fires in the fields when it can be prevented. One of the things that we'll see as we make our daily harvest is the buildup of the fodder and the chaff up here on your feeder house around all this area, and how high it can stack up, and at times it can build enough heat, or if a spark, the spark comes off a bearing on a pulley or something, that can ignite the fodder and start a fire up in that area. So we keep a PVC fire extinguisher on the step on these older series S780s. On the newer S7, 8, 900s, we'll have them up here closer to you to be able to get a hold of sooner so that you can get the fire extinguished. That being said, as we move back towards the rear of the combine, as some things we've seen in the past years, is that fodder and stuff will also get built up on these rails around your electrical wiring, where your hydraulic hoses, your pulleys. There's times where these pulleys can have a bearing start to go out. When that happens, it will drop sparks that will hit the ground and will also light that fodder up in the side of the machine. And you may not notice it depending on how the wind's blowing. It can have an effect where that wind can hit that, really get that fire going. Too late at times before you notice it, or the machine turns around and you see that you have something smoking. So it's very, very pertinent that you keep the machine blown off the best you can. Stop and get out every once in a while through the day, do a walk around. I know that's hard to do because once everybody is in full harvest mode, they don't want to stop. They want to crop out of the field. They're battling the weather, the elevators, storage issues. There's so many things on your mind that small things like this can get overlooked pretty quick. In the event that you do see the smoke at any given time, get the machine shut down as quickly as possible and exit from the cab so that you can see where your fire is coming from. That way it can be addressed at that time, but for basically get you away from the machine so nobody's in harm's way. There is a tool inside that cab that you can break the glass out of these machines. So if your fire is over on this side and it's rolling up through here and you cannot safely exit that door, there's a tool in there that will break the glass so that you can either go out the front or you can go out the other side of the machine across that. You're going to have to jump, but you then can get yourself away from the fire to get away from the machine. The biggest reason we're doing this is just as a refresher for all of our customers, just so it keeps that in the back of their head that these are things that do need to be addressed on a daily basis. One of the other things you'll see in real windy and dry conditions, especially in corn, when that wind gets blowing, it'll get up in that engine bay, and that exhaust is so hot that it can get built up around it, and it can ignite a fire in there as well. So in the event that happens, there is a water extinguisher right inside. As soon as you open the gull wing door, there's a water extinguisher for you to be able to get and put out the fire. Hopefully it's still small enough that that'll handle it. In the event that the extinguishers don't work, please call 911. Your local fire departments are here and ready to serve, and they want to make sure that your property, your livelihood, and you as a human being are safe and nothing happens to you. So don't be afraid. They'd rather show up and you not need them than the alternative. So I guess the biggest thing I can stress, take the time, make sure the machines are blown off. Any number of ways to do it. I mean, multiple air compressors, have handheld blowers, battery operated steel blowers, gas powered ones. There's numerous ways, and yes, it takes a little bit of time, but at the end of the day, it's well worth it, and to get you through a safe harvest. Those are the key bullet points I wanted to go over. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to reach out. We at Castonia Tractor are wishing you a safe and bountiful harvest. Thank you.